Oh well, it looks like we actually had a little interruption earlier from when I was recording this. So I guess something happened where I guess the internet connection was not connecting or was slow that it interrupted this. So now I decided to start again from here. And even though the other one got converted, so I got that part. Now I'm going to get this other part. I'm going to get this going from here on out. So now I don't know if certain forces are trying to stop me from getting this thing recorded, but I'm not gonna be denied. We will not be denied, Rainbow and myself, from making up this video and from finishing this video. So anyways, what I was saying about this lady earlier was that now she's advocating domestic violence. And like I was saying, there's like a lot of people are getting themselves in so much trouble. Black on black crimes been going on because of people like her. Cops are getting killed because of people like her, and so much other craziness going on because of people like her. And that's basically what we want to stop. We really want to bring people like this down, and not and these people like that. They really need some serious help, or they need counseling, or they need to be in jail or something, because they're gonna really get a lot of people hurt and killed. People like that. I'm serious with this kind of lunacy. So let's continue on with this. Let's move forward, and let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's why we saw so many Hispanic voters, Asian voters, female voters, black voters. You should write a fantasy novel. You'd be great at that. You love to make these things up.
This isn't America anymore. I don't know what it is, but it's not going to be America. And if you think that Trump is going to be in that office for 4 years, you're insane. Because we're about to be in a real live action episode of Scandal.
I think there's a perfect white room that you can spend a little bit of time in. In fact, I think I found a good roommate for you.
I was sure to hate to see those two together and actually have a baby. Hell, maybe they belong to each other. They probably can have a happy family somewhere out in the woods somewhere or so, because this idiot here and that black woman, I think they belong together. Since she likes, hates black men so much and seems to like white men more so, she can have him. She can have this idiot. He can have her too. Unreal.
What the hell?
For real, if these people had to do a lot of manual labor, or maybe they worked out more or something, somewhere they could put that energy into, or if you're more artsy, right? Like go and draw. I don't know. It just feels like you're very bored. You have nowhere to release that energy into. Imagine filming this and then watching it back and then posting it.
To be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women.
It was a great night. It was a fantastic night.
For children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go.
If they're here legally, they'll be fine.
For our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for victory and democracy.
Walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today.
Another septum piercing.
Then I saw a woman walking her 2 kids and she had this look on her face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, and we both kind of nodded.
And you cried because of that haircut?
Like we were both.
Boy, I was talking about a bad hair day, right? Yeah. I swear. These people, man, y'all look fucked up. Seriously. More than half the time. It's crazy. And you really are, too. That's the craziness about it as well.
Just devastated. And you could just tell in her eyes.
My sadness is over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am...
Yeah, no one will argue with you on that one there, buddy.
I'm very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so, I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives.
Yeah, well, I can see why you don't have much of a family. And knowing the way it looks at things, you don't have much friends either. No one wants to be around you. Someone like you. because you're that hateful of a person that you can't even tolerate other people's opinions, even if it's in your family or friends, without you being so hateful and pushing everyone else away from your life. It's really sad.
You can literally go f yourself if you voted.
How about you go fuck yourself instead? How about you do that?
For Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better paying job. Do better.
Oh yeah, like that's really simple, right? Yeah, there are a lot of people that can do better and paying well, have better paying jobs and everything else too. But how good is having paying jobs if inflation is so up so much to a point where you can't even afford groceries because everything else is rising up? Have you thought about that? Oh, I guess not. You look like you one of those trust fund type bitches too, aren't you? Unreal, man. Come on. Or perhaps maybe certain jobs or why people have it, not just because of them all having the skills or anything like that. Maybe they have their at certain jobs because of something regarding having family, having friendship, having a relationship, something obviously you know nothing about. Obviously know nothing about. So there you go. So please stop telling people to get a better job and all this other stuff. You know, have a little more compassion, at least have more. Oh, but actually, no, but that's just asking too much for you. Even though y'all like to talk about having compassion so much, but you're not all about that. So never mind. Never mind about that.
In life, get a education, do something, because you are stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a bridge.
If this
Wow, you're such a real man, aren't you? You're such a good man to a point where everyone wants to be around you. Like, you're right. With that kind of attitude, I can see why no one wants to be around you. You're a lonely, sad little man with glasses and a beard. And you're petty too, just like what you said. So at least you admitted something about yourself. But you're miserable. You're not a happy man. It's just pathetic, really.
This was the other way around. I mean, okay, first of all, because of all the trigger warnings and the censorship, we can never say that, like, to unalive someone. But watch how they turn it. Watch how it's fine to direct that towards people that they disagree with. It's amazing. I'm so glad this is happening. I'm so glad that they are showing their true colors.
I am too. Because, really, you can only fool people for only so much. And as much as it was frustrating for the last few years, I'll admit. But at the same time, I'm also glad people show their true colors. Because now, let's be honest, the trash can take itself out too.
Trans brothers and sisters, their mental health, and the gay and the women and the black. We have to focus on our mental health. Everyone hates us. And then Trump supporter, doesn't matter actually if they're a woman, gay, black, doesn't matter anymore. Go yourself. I hope you jump off a bridge. I hope you get raped. I hope your children get raped. I hope you die. I'm gonna set you on fire. I want to eat you. Fantastic. Keep it going.
White people, white women especially, at this moment.
Why is it always that when we run into people like that, you always look like they look like they're doing some kind of crack or meth or something? With the way their eyes are all dilated, or no, their eyes are all widened up open. It's crazy, man. Really crazy. Oh Lord, here we go.
Do not go to your black, your indigenous, your immigrant, your queer, your trans.
My queer, where did my queer go? My black, where are you? My indigenous, what the f is she talking about? You think they're like little pets or something? What are you saying?
Do not go to that person in your life that you feel is a little bit more oppressed than you are, because obviously you're feeling oppressed, and ask for like help with it. I don't care how you voted. I don't care how hard you worked. I don't care. I don't care. You're not an exception to this. Just so we're clear. I thought it couldn't get.
So let's talk about some of the markers of success. Money, fame, power.
Too much more reasonably worse today.
I don't know whether to ask, did you forget to take your meds or you need meds? I think we're past the point of meditation. A lot of you seem to like the crystals. I think we're past that point too. I think you have to take something. That was insane. Hey girls, can we fight back? Can we be emotional? Can we be irrational? Can we be horrible? Can we make this hard for them? Can we finally crash out? Message me. Girl, that's what you've been doing? No? I mean, if you voted for Kamala, you definitely were irrational. You probably were emotional, making it hard for them. Who's them? White people with common sense, black people with common sense. I'm not sure what you were trying to say by them.
I say we pass a law.
Most of the time, people like that don't make any sense anyway. It's pathetic. They don't even know what they're saying half the time. That's how delirious these people are. Yeah. Wow.
That requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, look at this. So unbalanced. Her eyes, her face. Nothing balanced about this woman. She's whacked. Out of balance. Brooklyn beats whatever. Yeah.
To wear their Trump hat 24/7. Because conservatives are dangerous for anyone who isn't.
Wow, way to project, right? Way to project.
White, Christian, or male. Completely dangerous.
Yeah, but you and your squad have been making video after video threatening to set things on fire, kill people, eat people, hoping they die, hoping they get assaulted. We're dangerous? Okay. Doing my part as an American woman by breaking up with my Republican boyfriend last night and officially joining the 4B movement. Straight woman, this is the time to look into the 4B movement. You do not need a man, I promise. Does a man need you? Wait, I have a perfect photo for this.
Oh my God. If you voted for Trump, I refuse to have sex with you. Oh, well. You know what? I will tell you this, though. You're not going to get any real man that really have any. Listen, you're not even going to have a friendship with this man, any man at some point, by being this way. And you know what? And if more of you women want to be that way, guess what? There's always plenty of women in the United States they can find. And if it comes down to it, many men could also more happy to go out and leave this country just to find themselves a better woman than you guys ever be. Just to find a woman, just to find women or any woman out in different countries, whether it's Brazil, Thailand, many people in those countries. There's many women who love to be with American men, whether it's with black men, white men, Hispanic, doesn't matter. There'll be plenty of women outside this world, outside the United States mainland, that'll be more than happy to be with certain men. So don't flatter yourselves, ladies. Stop flattering yourself, because you ain't flattering me, and you ain't really accomplishing anything by being that way. If you want to hold yourself out for your health and all that, that's fine. At least at this rate, you will not be aborting babies that you don't want to have because you might want to, because you did not mess around with some stupid guy or whatever. At least at this case, you won't be having babies irresponsibly. That's the only good thing I can think of.
How am I supposed to serve the customers wearing MAGA hats right now? I am so angry. I am so fearful. Like this. Hi, what can I get you? A latte? Okay. Oat milk? No. Real milk? Okay. Here you go. Like that. Hope this helps. And there you have it, the tolerant left showing their true colors again. The more we look, the more the mask slips, the more we get to see who they really are, how open-minded they are. If you guys have your own experiences, by the way, interacting with people like this online or in the real world, I made a post where you can comment your story or you can do it in a form. It's anonymous. We're going to be reacting to that. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also like, comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
All right, let's go on to the next video here. I may have to pull an all-nighter, but you know what? This is worth it. I'm having fun with this, and I really want to finish this, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. So here we go. Let's go ahead and let's find our next video here. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're going to really see more meltdowns from the liberals. Now there's some few things to say. And then we're going to go on to some celebrities, and then we're going to move on to other types of videos that's going to be helpful. So I just wanted to show some few more meltdowns because this is getting really crazy, and the way that they just they like to act so much that they're really tolerant, but when it all comes down to it, they really show who they really are. It's unbelievable. But let's show it. Let's do this. Here we go.
You? If you got a disaster going through, don't ask me. You got a hurricane going through, well, you better deal with that. Find that money to rebuild your house.
And the U.S. Air Force recruiting says they're going to review this matter. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have elevated it for review. So this guy could lose his job.
I want to know why you're voting for Trump. That's the only reason I want to know. And I said, because you're brown skin.
I said, don't touch me. And then, not even a second, she just popped me right in my chin.
Here's how the woman arrested, who hasn't been charged, described it to police.
Liberals on social media are continuing to melt down and be outraged online, but they're being so outrageous that they're actually getting backlash for that outrage and the threats and the things they're saying. And it's great to see that instant karma come back on them, as it should. I know I don't have the Trump shirt on today. It actually got taken away from me. Brutus over here wanted to rep Trump more than me, so I let him. I'm a giving stuffed animal owner. If you guys enjoy the videos, consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I just reached 100,000 subscribers, almost 3 years exactly after my first video, and that is amazing. Thank you so much. Let's go.
That was probably me. Oh yeah, we saw this shit already, but let's just see it again anyway.
Do it!
Ridiculous.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck that TV and fuck that asshole! Do it! I'll buy
Okay, maybe not that fucking hard.
Good luck watching CNN now, honey. Good luck. Next, we have a guy working for the U.S. Air Force saying that he does not care about people who are affected by natural disasters or mass shootings if they live in a state that voted for Trump. And he's going to face some consequences from the U.S. Air Force real quick. We'll see.
I feel like it's gonna be more embarrassments over the next 4 years, and y'all are gonna get what's fucking coming. Don't fucking ask me for shit or expect me to do shit for your state or if you're suffering. So, Florida and Texas, all the swing states, fuck you. If you got a disaster going through, don't ask me. Genuinely, don't ask me. Don't ask me. You got a hurricane going through? Well, fuck. You better deal with that shit, bitch. Find that fucking money to rebuild your house. Or, yeah. Natural disaster, gun laws, school shootings. Like, please don't ask me. I don't care anymore. I can't.
And the U.S. Air Force.
Well, sporty. You know, I tell you what, at that rate, with your attitude, people would rather have died. People would rather be dead than to deal with you, asshole. And you work for the Air Force too. Look at this. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have this actually elevated for review. Pam. See, that really shows you're a real American, right? Asshole.
Recruiting says they're going to review this matter. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have elevated it for review. So this guy could lose his job, lose his career, lose his contract, get super demoted, all because he allowed himself to get manipulated by the liberal media agenda, the Democrat agenda, which is all based on lies, and to have this accumulation moment, a climax moment where Trump gets elected and now he's willing to spew this online and possibly lose his job. Yes, he deserves what's coming to him, but it is sad the way that the liberal media Democrats have been able to manipulate people, and now because they manipulate them so much, bring destruction in their lives. Michael Cohen, Mr. Turn on Trump man, who just bashes Trump all the time and said he would leave the country if Trump got elected. He's already preparing his exit plan, got trolled on a live stream where people were pressing him on his promise he made.
No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop with that? I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right,
You are a
let's just
turkey.
knock that stupid shit.
Well, that does fit you, Michael. I mean, you are a bit of a turkey, so I mean, kind of fits you nicely. Anyways, let's continue.
Get off, please.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
I did. I said I was leaving. And then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much. All right? I'm not leaving anyway. You leave. This is my country. And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around when we stop so we can.
The audience keeps adding that filter.
2 seconds, I'm going to end up blocking this idiot.
I analyzed 10 websites that were creating SEO content using AI.
So why'd you say it then, Michael? Why on CNN did you say, oh, I'm going to leave the country, I have an exit plan? Was it just a whole game to strike up this fear and hatred towards Trump when you didn't even mean it, man? Because America is an amazing country. You ain't going nowhere. Now we have a Santa Barbara bakery cafe that does not want your business if you voted for Trump. So make sure you do not support them. They posted this. Let them eat dicks. Okay, I looked at some of your comments and I guess I need to be more explicit. If you voted for a convicted rapist, a known rapist, who led an insurrection and wants to take away the rights of women, LGBTQ+, and other marginalized communities, then Crush Cakes is not for you. I hope that clears things up.
Well, I guess I'm not going to be in your case anytime soon. Oh my goodness, really? So petty.
This is where they are in Santa Barbara. Surprising they're in California.
Oh, they're in California. Oh, no wonder. That says it all. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind to not ever stop by there.
California with this attitude. They said someone needs to order a Trump inauguration cake from this place and then sue them when they refuse to make it. That was a big thing that happened with conservative bakers that didn't want to make wedding cakes for gay couples. And people are already posting requests. Who will we contact? Trump won, you dirty cunt. Trump is your daddy at Gmail. Type of event, internet camp opening for retarded liberals. Will you make sure cake doesn't smell like cat piss and liberal tears for your childish nonsense of refusing to serve Trump supporters? You gotta order a cake like this and they won't do it.
I'm fucking feral today. Feral! If you see me, keep walking. Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me. Like, I want to eat... Like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
Oh my god. I have to play the beginning again.
I'm fucking feral.
Yeah, like I said, cannibalism along with vampirism and parasitism. Parasite. And I said this about her earlier. What a case.
Feral today.
Here we go. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. The last thing a plant-based sausage sees before it's over. Another educator who's not educated, Professor David Cardin of BYU, posted this message on his office door to Trump supporters. If you supported Trump in the recent election, then this scripture is for you. From the Book of Mormon, because he's in BYU. Now it is not common that the voice of the people desireth anything contrary to that which is right. But it is common for the lesser part of the people to desire that which is not right. Therefore this shall ye observe and make it your law, to do your business by the voice of the people. And if the time comes that the voice of the people doth choose iniquity, then is the time that the judgments of God will come upon you. Yea, then it is... Yea, then is the time he will visit you with great destruction, even as he has hitherto visited this land. By almost all objective standards, Donald Trump is an evil man. Now that you've made your choice, you should expect this prophecy to be fulfilled. This guy is an educator, professor at BYU. We'll see what happens to his job.
Actually, he's an indoctrinator of anything, to be honest, Sean. He's an indoctrinator. That's what he really is. Just keep that in mind.
Like the other ones.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7.
Doesn't sound that bad to me. I'd be happy to do it. And those of us MAGA supporters with that higher hairline, y'all know what I'm talking about. They might want to wear the MAGA hat all the time anyway.
Because conservatives are dangerous.
Oh, so dangerous.
For anyone who isn't white, Christian, or male. Completely dangerous. Like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. So I think we should all get a public service warning. Don't you?
And the irony again, whatever they accuse you of is what they are. We're not the most dangerous thing or people or race out there. You know who is? A white Karen lady. You ever seen one of those ladies explode on a manager? Oh my God. They'll go up to an anaconda and grab it by its neck and be like, get off my property. Nah, they got us beat, man. Again, a white Karen lady got a little too aggressive and now she's dealing with police problems. And here's the body cam footage from the police dealing with her.
I want to know why you're voting for Trump. That's the only reason I want to know. That's the only thing. And I said because you're brown skin.
Gina Powell says she was on the receiving end of that. She told me she'd never seen the 82-year-old until she was in her face.
Just shocked that just the presence of me, and she made it very clear it was my skin color.
Gina was with her friend Mary Jennings doing this, supporting Donald Trump, waving flags and signs, when she said the woman confronted her over her political beliefs and race.
And then that's when she shoved me, pushed me back, and I said, don't touch me. And then not even a second, she just popped me right in my chin.
Here's how the woman arrested, who hasn't been charged, described it to police.
This is the kind of stuff that I've been talking about for a long time. But yeah, you liberals, you Democrats don't want to acknowledge it, that you guys have been the one doing the violence upon the Trump supporters, upon anyone else that either voted for Trump or anyone else that doesn't buy into your narratives. That's the type of people that you are. It's disgusting. And now she's facing charges because she wants to get violent over some Trump signs and all that. Are you people really that triggered? Are y'all that weak? Are you all that soft? Apparently you are. Apparently you are.
Push her away, and I put my hand to her chin.
And that's when Mary stepped in.
She punched me, but she connected and, it slammed my jaw shut.
Both women are physically okay, but it's been an emotional toll.
Well, I haven't, wow, just start. I haven't been able to work yet. I'm still kind of in shock.
Edmonds police say they have established probable cause for a hate crime arrest and that the suspect continued to show no remorse for the incident.
I'm sure it's hard to get over, but these people are so irritated and deranged and filled with so many of the BS lies that we've already gone through and you guys have seen in other videos that it's so deeply conditioned that these emotional responses can happen.
So, now that the orange turd has won, we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on earth. Once,
buddy, we've been in hell on earth for quite some time. Where have you been? Where have you really been? If you really want to be honest about it. And you look like hell anyway. I mean, look at this. Coming from you, to some people, that could be a compliment.
they strip everyone's rights away that is no straight white cis man. So buckle up. Hope you freaking Republicans are happy. I'm out of here.
Bye. Bye. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
If he's leaving the U.S., at least it's a good thing for him because dental care is much cheaper in other countries. Okay, that's mean. I know we all have issues. Some people have issues. Okay, that was mean, but come on, that was good. That was good.
That was very good, actually.
There's a TikToker who wants to become a hospice nurse just so she can abuse elderly Trump supporters.
What?
When can I become a hospice nurse?
Oh, hell no. That is so psychotic. Look at that. That's the type of people that we're dealing with here. These people need to get a punch in the face. That's what they need. They want to start punching people in the face? Then guess what? Don't be crying when we start kicking all your asses. I'm telling you, you're going to push one Trump supporter that's going to knock you the hell out, no matter what sex or whatever you are.
So I can do elderly abuse towards Trump voters. Will anybody be mad? So much for the tolerant and loving left. Bro, I never claimed to be tolerant. You're freaks. You better hide your grandpa because I'm coming for him. Well, everyone can find who this is and expose who she is. And good luck publicly being able to get some big jobs when you want to say stuff like this. Mm-hmm. We have Executive Director of Progress Libs posting an image depicting an assassination of Elon Musk. Posting this blatantly, and she's one of the leaders of the progressive liberal movements right here. These people are getting attention by the FBI, by the Secret Service, especially when they talk about Trump. And this is why Elon Musk has had to beef up his security even more. Because people are so deranged, emotionally manipulated, and in a fury, literally over the country being better.
And I'm gonna put it to you like this. If I see you with a white man, it's up. I don't care. I don't want to hear that spicy white shit no more. This shit is not a joke no more. I don't care what the fuck Shira 7 saying. Oh my God, you know what? Get with a man of your race. Get with an old white man. Bitch, I wish you would. Go ahead and do it. Do it. I want to see. Bitch, you gonna get that treatment, bitch. I'm gonna give you that look. Just how I get a black man with a white girl on his arm. Bitch, you got a white, you got a white man. Hold, bitch, is up for you. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm back on my racism shit. I'm back on it. Oh my God.
Wow. Delirious and delusional and racist. That woman has no self-control whatsoever. None. Unfreaking real.
2020 all over again. I just, like, the racism just came off of me. Now it's back on, bitch. I'm locked in. Bitch, if I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all my sisters and all that. But all that mixed shit, I'm not doing it.
That's all, folks. That's all, folks. It reminds me of Porky Pig with Looney Tunes. Good Lord.
I don't give a fuck. Hispanics too, bitch. I don't want to see no black skin babies. I don't give a fuck about her hair. I do not give a fuck about your kid's hair. I don't care. I do not care, bitch. It's blacks only, bitch. From now on, don't play. Do not play. Do not play. And it's specific blacks. I'm actually angry. Oh my God, calm down, Najee. Calm down. Calm down. I'm actually angry, bitch. I promise you, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass if I see you with a white man, bitch. You bitches is not off the hook no more.
You ever notice in a fight situation, it's always the ones that talk the biggest game that actually don't have a clue of what they're doing. And the people that actually know how to fight and are really about business, they don't say a word. So like Miss Extra over here, you know she really wouldn't do anything in a situation except like flail her arms. Here's a lady who might have come illegally to the country and is now freaking out because Trump ain't playing about these deportations.
Nope.
6 years. 6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship. I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us. She wanted for us to have a better future. And now this is all gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid, oh my god, stupid fucking felon. He's a felon. He's a villain. He's a felon. I don't want him here anymore.
Yeah, repeating the talking points of him being a felon from a kangaroo court, from a very corrupt system. So this whole felon thing isn't gonna fly. It's gonna jive y'all. I know that's what y'all like to really like to throw that out there. But if that was truly the case, then why didn't it not work? Why is he now the president of the United States? Why were we able to still vote him in anyway? Because we all knew that the whole court situation in New York was a sham. It was a sham and a shame. That's what it really was. So, girl, get a grip and grow up.
I can't. I'm not coming back. I'm never coming back here until he leaves the house. He's ruining my life, her life, and the life of every single immigrant in this country.
This is one of the negatives of social media. It's created such an attention-seeking culture that if you're family and you came here illegally, why would you share about that on the internet? So that you could then have proofs outside for the government to be able to find you and deport you. Why would you do that?
Yeah, but but a lot of people don't think because they seek so much attention that they don't even get from people in real life. It's so sad. I mean, the only attention that I like to have when I put myself out there is just for, mostly business and things like that. But but for my own self-gratification, forget about it. I'm about service. And most of these people are not about service. They're just about self-serving. That's what it is, in a negative way. Self-serving.
But social media has given this avenue for people to just share and share. It's so stupid. But this guy does it the right way.
Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned.
Wow, so concerned that you actually gave your mother's address? What kind of dumb shit are you, man? Come on. Look, I know your mom, you told us your mom entered the country illegally. I get that. But you're making it easier for ICE and all the other associates to find your mother and deport her. She entered here illegally. She broke the law. She broke the law. You need to accept that and quit your crying. If you're here legally, that's fine. But your mom invaded this country just like all these illegal invaders. If they're going to get rid of her, so be it. Man up.
That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I have nothing bad happened to her. The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs either. Street 4, number 47, apartment D. If she got deported, how my life would be. Why? Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
Typical Elliot is the username. Get rid of that mother-in-law, baby. She must be a nightmare to deal with. It's Sean Daniel here. If you guys enjoyed the video, consider subscribing or watching another.
All right, let's just get away from this for a bit. Let's go to another video. Hold on just for a second. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the ladies at The View, and about basically, yeah, but just because they're having meltdowns and things like that too, the media are no better. So let's go ahead and let's take a look just to see what the ladies of The View are melting down about, or melting as fast as hot butter.
Look at the proof.
Yeah, but Joy, it's condescending. It's condescending. There is a
condescending.
The way that the left speaks to its voters. It really is
a message of joy and inclusiveness.
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America. Who said that?
Sonny just did.
What is wrong with America?
My point here is that
that's not what Kamala Harris said.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
My point is, I don't blame Joe Biden. I don't blame Kamala Harris. Go back as far as you want. I blame a messaging within the Democratic Party.
You don't blame the Republican Party
Can I just finish my point, please? I obviously have a problem. Anyone has a problem with Donald Trump. The bigger question should be, yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping...
So they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say, what didn't resonate with the voters? Do you know what didn't resonate with the voters? When they were saying we don't feel safe, and the left focused on defund the police and bail reform.
Yeah.
When they said, we're worrying about... Can I just finish? Let me...
See the problem here? Look at this. They love to interrupt. They love to talk over people, especially when they're actually speaking facts. With this one particular lady here was speaking facts, and suddenly want to interrupt her so quickly. Everybody want to gang up on her and not let her talk. This is how you leftists are. This is how you leftists are right here. Being judgmental and all that? No. This is how you are. Face the facts. That's how you are.
Let me just finish real quickly. When they were focused on renaming...
It's only an hour show, ladies.
Joy, when they were focused on renaming schools, there were people saying, hey, students are destroying colleges. I paid for that. I sent them there. They can't learn. And everyone apologized for it and didn't want to attend to it. They also denied the border was a crisis and kept saying, no, it's fine. This is not a...
There was a border bill, though. There was a border bill.
Yes, but Joy, my point is they screamed and screamed and screamed. They didn't vote for him because he's a racist or a misogynist. They voted because they needed help in their everyday lives.
But Sarah,
the majority of this country, because every stat coming out on the people willing to self-reflect are showing these.
Oh, wait, they're going to say I'm a racist and a misogynist in the exit poll?
You really think 74 million people are racist?
Every racist and misogynist voted for Donald Trump. Not everyone that voted for Donald Trump was a racist and misogynist.
I agree with that.
Everyone swept. They swept every category, and the reason they did is to say, hey, guys, no excuses this time.
Yeah.
Look,
they lost everything.
There's still half a country that doesn't agree with him.
To be ravaged, its children to be shot, its wealth to be hoarded, its worker to be exploited, its poor to starve, its cops to murder.
So you think America's the
country
problem?
in trouble?
So America's the problem in the voters.
On day one, I will seal the border and will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in the history of our country. And if other countries say they won't take them back, we're not going to take them back. I will say that, here they come. You're just going to hold on to your britches, because here they come. They're coming back.
Would you just listen to these ladies talking over each other, infighting? None of them, they're not listening to what even their own co-hosts are saying, but maybe it's just because Joy Behar is dumb. I find it funny that these hateful women are so clueless, and now what we've been telling them all along has come to fruition. Now they want to begin to tell Kamala and her handlers everything that they did wrong. But The View is equally to blame because their shows were all focused on bad Trump bad, but failed to actually connect to America, who holds the power in their votes. I don't think they'll ever learn. They are literally insane. And while they just fought for over 2 minutes about who to blame for Trump's win, Kamala's loss, our president is taking care of business. No days off.
I am told that there was a Harris campaign staff call held yesterday evening, and that leaders on the call had one specific request that they wanted to make to the staff.
Even after the work is finished, there's still work to be done. The Umai
And that was to avoid criticizing the campaign and its strategy to members of the media. Essentially, their message was, this doesn't really help the situation at all. This is how one source who was on the call described the gist of what top officials on the call said to staff. They said everyone was like, this sucks, losing sucks. There's something bigger that happened than the campaign, and everyone worked really hard and everyone's proud of them, and basically stop shitting on the campaign to the press. Now, I am also told that the senior campaign officials on this call promise the staff that they're going to do everything that they can to help them find jobs. Obviously, a very new reality for everyone on this campaign. Some of whom had very much hoped that if Harris were to win, they could be headed to Washington, D.C. to look for roles inside the White House throughout the administration. I'm also told that there was an acknowledgement on this call that Harris's loss had been sweeping. Now, you can imagine a lot of raw emotions right now coursing throughout the Democratic Party, including, as we have been reporting, a lot of anger that is being directed at President Biden as well.
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
Yeah, they're throwing shade at Biden. And now Pelosi's coming out and telling the New York Times that how she wanted to run a primary, but yeah, she didn't get that wish. And while they're flinging poo on everyone, which seems like such a liberal thing to do, this massive bombshell just dropped. And apparently Kamala instructed FEMA to give the middle finger to hurricane victims who flew flags for Trump and Vance. But this really isn't too surprising.
I'm not surprised with it either.
What do you think? Trump and MAGA, they care about every American and not just the Americans that vote for them, right? And Kamala and Democrats are selfish and they only care about themselves. Let me know in the comments. But think about this.
Like I said, self-serving, not of service. There's a difference. Trump and MAGA and the rest of the humanity are of service. Whether, of course, the Democrats, the leftists, the globalist factions, all self-serving.
This, okay? Trump had to get some votes from folks out there who legit just wanted the truth. They wanted a president that was going to release the Diddy tapes and the Epstein list. People who want to uncover the truth behind assassination attempts targeting Trump and assassinations carried out on JFK.
First question out of everybody's mouth, we got to ask. You been to a Diddy party?
Nah.
Damn, you didn't get an invite?
I feel real good. God has blessed me. You know, a lot of people can't stand on business right now.
Right.
You know, I can stand on the whole business.
Yeah.
But boy, there's some people right now that are shook. Let me tell you right now, Hollywood quiet, bro.
I know it.
Bro, I ain't never, it's ghost town in Hollywood. People trying to get their alibis together. It's about to go down. Them tapes about to drop.
Hold on a second, Bill.
He's been saying that for weeks.
No, because
Hollywood is so quiet.
They have to be scared. Let me tell you what I'm sad
Terrified.
for. Okay, the fact that you think you partying with another celeb and we all good, right? That's what everybody probably thinking.
Yep.
You get to keep your secrets, and this dude just sat up there and taped everything.
Yo, but this is the thing that I'm taking it one more step further, right? It's one thing to go to a party and know what you did. There's people that don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So now you like, wait a minute. Was you with me? Was you?
Oh, yeah,
wait a minute.
that's true.
That's crazy.
Because now you don't know what you did, and then you get the phone call, because Cass is getting the phone calls.
They getting
right
the phone
now.
calls now.
Federal Bureau of Investigations.
Right.
Pull up at 2:00.
Oh, no. Look, everybody that's on the investigation, they getting the package at the door. Look, it's a red phone. You got the answer.
Listen to me clearly, right? It's interesting right now to me that everybody thought Cat Williams was crazy. He's a prophet.
Oh, I know.
Cat Williams is a prophet. He forced source. I don't know. Somebody gave him some eyewitness news. He said he dropped it and walked away.
Left.
And boom! It wasn't even 6 weeks later.
Okay, but hold on a second, Bill. This is what everybody kept saying when you think about it. That was the beginning of 2024, right? Think about it. He did that. When was that interview? Like January?
Roughly.
Yeah.
And you're right. We haven't heard from him. And people said that 2024 was the year of reveal. What do you guys think 2025 is going to be?
The year of jail. Man, all the concerts gonna be in jail.
Yeah,
man, I'm going in there to see Tory. I'm going in to see people.
I'm going in to see Diddy.
Everybody gonna be in there.
Dirt.
I'm gonna see Dirt. Hey
man,
man, it's gonna be the best concerts in jail. Man, I'm about to go to Folsom Prison, man. They got I'm getting VIP. I'm in the yard.
It's gonna be like, yo, there's so much talent upstate.
The Democrats were not going to give the people what they wanted, no matter how you look at it. Unless what you wanted was open borders, more crime, higher prices, inflation, job loss, world wars, transgender mental illness, and more of the dangerous woke mind virus being spread. And I know for one, I would like to know how Kamala Harris managed to blow through $1 billion in 100 days and still lost the election.
I'm not sure if you heard me. We cannot and we will not give up this fight.
Yeah, that's the wife, of course, of Tim Walz. Minnesota's Governor Tim Walz. That's the wife. Good Lord, really? She's got such an annoying voice. It's unbelievable.
Right, come on! Come on! That's right, we cannot and we will not give up this fight! That's right. All right, you can sit down now.
But I'd like to be positive, but today I don't feel, yesterday I felt better. Maybe it was the Valium.
Oh, so they do take drugs, huh? Valium. Classic, Joy, very classic.
But today I feel like we lost the Senate, the Supreme Court, the executive branch. The House is on the verge of going to him. It's pathetic. There are no checks and balances. A completely intelligent, qualified woman lost to a guy who's simulating sex with a microphone. I mean, come on, America.
Yeah, you know what? The checks and balances has been corrupted for quite some time, Joy. Huh? Have you noticed that? Oh, no, but I guess you were too busy bringing out certain narratives that weren't even true and not paying attention to the fact that there hasn't been checks and balances for a long time. There really hasn't. And so now that we voted Trump in, now there's going to be some checks and balances once again. And that's because of what the government has done, not because of what Deep State has done, it's because of what we, the people, have done. That's the thing. So let's finish this.
Joy Behar, she really is the worst, right? I'm looking forward to the day that The View gets canceled and we don't have to hear any more from her ever again.
All right. Now let's go on to the next one. Hold on. All right. So now we're just going to take a look at some few Hollywood crying celebrities meltdowns or celebs meltdown and shut down the social media as Trump wins the 2024 presidential election. Wow. You guys are so unhinged. You guys are so soft to even a point where you got to shut down your own social media account. You know what? Let me say this before I continue. I remember like back in 2020 when Rainbow and I were buzzing out some truths left and right on all social media platforms. That was before, of course, Rumble was fully built and True Social was fully built and things like that. And then Elon Musk bought Twitter, especially Twitter. Let's put it this way. Before Elon Musk bought Twitter, we got suspended for 2 years, right? Or at least suspended forever, according to what they said, because we weren't able. See, you got these celebrities shutting down their accounts, deleting their posts and everything. And yet, Twitter at the time wanted us to delete some posts that were considered to be controversial, but no, they were trying to censor us. And they want us to delete various posts that they wanted to censor. We said, no, we're not doing that, right? So they decided they're going to suspend us, and they told us that your account is suspended now and forever until Elon Musk come and bought it, and then we got back in. But needless to say, we weren't even willing to delete our post because we knew it was that important. So instead, they decided that they wanted to suspend us. So now you got these celebs now, and so how convenient now that they're deleting their tweets or their posts or their accounts. That's because they think they don't want to get caught. All the stuff that they've done, but it's already been recorded somewhere else. What's on the internet forever is on the internet forever. What's on the internet is on the internet forever. That's what I meant to say. So sorry, it's getting a little late, but I need to finish this up. So right now, let's go ahead and see what these celebs have to cry about now.
What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. Yeah, man. We knew this was coming. And now it's here. Trump wins. Democrats lose. And the meltdown has arrived in all its glory. These people are out here reeling and sobbing, okay? They're deleting X accounts, and they're saying, oh, please be gentle. Be gentle. Do y'all hear this shit? Be gentle. After they said you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a bigot, you're a this phobe, that ist, you're a Nazi, whatever they want to say, but they want you to be gentle.
So in other words, they want us to be the bigger person. And believe me, when I say this, we are the bigger people. We are bigger. But that doesn't mean we're going to strike at your ass just because you did the same thing to us for a lot of years. Now it's our turn. It's our turn now.
Nah, we not being gentle, okay? The gloves is off. Y'all about to get mocked and ridiculed, and we gonna tell you about yourselves, and I hope y'all ready, okay? We got a lot of articles to go through. This one's on Deadline. We're gonna touch on that. Hollywood Reporter, Hollywood reacts to prospect of second Trump presidency, a sign of deep nihilism. But these cats is getting blackpilled over there in Hollywood, man. They are nervous as hell. Variety, Jamie Lee Curtis, Christina Applegate reacting with shock and dismay to Donald Trump's election. Why? Give me your reasons why. I can tell you your reasons why. Y'all not going to like the reasons, okay? You're not going to like the reasons at all, right? We even got this one. This is local news. LeBron James, Jeff Bezos, and more react to Trump's election win. We're going to go over that. We got some X stuff to look at, some X posts as well. But look, here's the reason why, all right? Here's what they're mad at. They're mad that they are being rejected. They are being rejected. Hollywood is being rejected. It's not just Kamala. It's not just Democrats. It's the whole machine. It's the whole system is being rejected by the American people. And they don't like that. They don't like rejection. All right. They're like that girl you stood up and stuff. You called them. You said you was going to be there. But then I'm not going to date you. Yeah, just go on and get out of here. You ghosted them. You left them, whatever. Okay. They don't like the rejection. They're being rejected right to their faces. All of this shit they were coming out there, all of these celebrity endorsements, people running their mouth on X. And the people of the United States rejected them. Just like they're rejecting Hollywood at large, by the way, all right? People ain't going to see their movies anymore. The box office is drying up. Viewership is drying up. All of these studios, they got to start contracting and pulling back all the content that they're making because Hollywood is getting rejected. And now even your political opinions are being rejected. Everything about Hollywood is hot lava. People are staying away from it. And that's what they're mad at. They're mad at the fact that the people have rejected them. All of the quote unquote, entertainment fans. They're tired of how.
Generative AI is a breakthrough technology in artificial intelligence.
If you train a model with images, it will.
Of Hollywood. We're tired of you. And lo and behold, now these people are freaking out. And it's so funny, man. It's just so funny. Update with additional reactions. So I guess the previous version of this article, they had to add to it. As Hollywood and New York wake up this morning to confirmation that Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States, the mood among many celebrities is one of deep disappointment, even despair. I have done all I can do, writes General Hospital star Nancy Lee Grant, whose ex-Twitter postings have long been numerous and widely followed. I will be deleting all my social media in protection of my daughter. I'm so sorry.
Please.
May God help us all. Look, man, you ain't
Really? Wow. So you do all that just to protect your daughter? Or is it really to protect yourself?
deleting your social media because you worried about your daughter. Because if that's the case, you never would have been putting wild shit on social media to begin with. You wouldn't have all of these postings going up if you were so worried about your daughter. This is because you don't want to be called to the carpet. You don't want to face the music. You're going to go hide in the basement. You know, because now, oh shit, man, I got outed. Oh, damn, man. Yeah, shut down, shut down. That's what cowards do. They can't stand up to all of the crap that they've been saying this entire time. They can't stand up to it. They lost and they've been proven wrong. That's what I'm saying, man. These people are being rejected and it's hurting their feelings. Bette Midler, also a frequent social media poster and staunch opponent of Trump, seems to have deleted her ex account after posting a quote from H.L. Mencken. I'm not going to read this long ass post, but once again, it's the exact same thing, right? It's the exact same thing. They're afraid to stand up to the heat of all of their previous comments. They dropped all of this smoke. She had all kinds of smoke for Trump, right? Staunch opponent. She had all of that smoke when things was good. As soon as she loses, delete, gone, I'm out. What a coward, man. What an absolute coward. Stay off of social media again. This stuff right here, it just shows they are butthurt because they got rejected. That America rejected you. And she knew, oh yeah, I've been talking all that good shit. They coming for me. They coming for me, man. Nope. Delete, X, done, goodbye. Okay, I'm X-nade, I'm outro, okay? I'm not gonna keep this up. Mia Farrow, longtime actress, current Broadway performer, and Kamala Harris supporter, tweeted a simple note. Looks like he will win, God help us. Whatever, you know, above a photo of Putin. Oh my God. Christina Applegate wrote, please unfollow me if you voted against female rights. Against disability rights. Nobody's voting against that shit. What is wrong with people, man? Yeah, that. Unfollow me.
That's how delusional they are. They belong in this one little bubble, the little world that they made, that everything else now has become so, how do I say, it's alien to them? For lack of a better term? Wow. Please unfollow me if you voted against female rights. Oh, Lord, really?
Because what you did is unreal. Don't want followers like this. So yeah, done. Also, after today, I will be shutting down this fan account that I've had for so many years because this is sick. These people are crazy. That's Kelly Bundy, man. Christina, calm your ass down. Damn, that's too funny, man. That is too funny. Shutting down accounts, talking about female rights, this and that. Look, man, we did the article or the story about Margot Robbie, right? Remember that? We did that just the other day. Margot Robbie, where you had chicks out there talking about they would abort a child if it was a boy. Like, that's the female rights we supposed to be standing up for? Chicks that want to abort their kids because they had a boy instead of a girl? You expect people to stand up for that? Get the fuck out of here, man. Later, she sent a follow-up. I apologize. I'm still reeling and sobbing. But I'm not angry anymore. Just going to go back to my bubble and watch a shit ton of Bravo shows. So peace to all. I suggest you do the same. Very soothing. So, yeah, see, here's the problem right here. You said it right there. I'm just going to go back to my bubble. You don't want to hear what people have to say. Again, this is why Hollywood's getting rejected, because they are in a bubble, because they are disconnected from regular, normal, average, everyday people, whether in America or on the other side of the planet. They are disconnected from people they don't know. They sit in a bubble. What do I always say? Hollywood is a bubble. They are completely disconnected. So instead of saying, damn, I wonder why we're getting rejected. I wonder what's going on. Maybe I need to tap in to the other side of, you know, the conversation and see what those people are thinking, because somehow we are losing the plot here. Somehow we're losing people. Our audience, the people that made us money and put bread and put money in our pockets. The people that put bread on the table. We are losing these people. Oh, I'm just going to go back to my bubble. Yeah, all right, there it is. That's the problem with Hollywood. You guys live in a bubble and you don't want to see anything outside the bubble. Yep, so, yeah, and then now you got to delete accounts and all. Let's check this one out. Hollywood Reporter, the likes of Adam McKay, Bette Miller, Sophia Bush, Stephen King, John Cusack, Christina Applegate reacted to Donald Trump's inevitable win with a mixture of shock, anger, confusion, and mainly sadness. Again, they're getting rejected. Hollywood is getting rejected. Let the Democrat dooming begin. Hollywood went to bed on Tuesday night dreading the prospect of Donald Trump winning the 2024 presidential election as the former president began racking up state after state. But there were perhaps still hopes of a 2020 style reversal on Wednesday morning if the big swing states and the much vaunted blue wall came through. Alas, hopes were dashed as Wisconsin was called for Trump, clinching him his 270 electoral votes. Yep. And then look, it was sad that Kamala didn't even speak, all right? She didn't even speak as the election night turned into Wednesday morning. She just bailed. Bailed on all of her supporters. That's sad, man. What a joke. What an absolute joke.
And that proves my point once again that Kamala Harris and her people don't give a shit about you. Obviously, they don't give a shit about the conservatives, not me, not independents. And they're showing care anymore. She really don't care in regards about you Democrats as well. At all. Like I said this before, and I'll say it again, y'all are means to their end. You guys are a means to their end. And once you wake up from that, you'll really see more clearly. And then only then will you leave them.
Let's see here. There are people reacting. Cardi B's Instagram story saying, I hate y'all, man. Oscar-nominated filmmaker and activist Adam McKay didn't hold back on X. Oh, yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, this is what Adam McKay had to say. Who would have guessed lying about Biden's cognitive health for 2 years, refusing to do an open convention for a new nominee, never mentioning public health care, and embracing fracking and the Cheneys, and a year-long slaughter of children in Gaza wouldn't be a winning strategy. Anyone with half a brain, but I thought liberals' whole thing is being smart. It's not. They actually just blindly cheer the parade of rickety optics wrapped up in New York Times fonts that is the modern Democrat Party. Yep. At least it's time for the dusty hacks and careerists to spread their feathers wide post-election and blame Russia and third-party candidates. That should fix things. Hey, look, he's not wrong. He is not wrong whatsoever, okay? Yeah, let's go to the Variety article. Let's see what they're talking about over there. This is Christina Applegate. We already saw that. Let's see. Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis said on Instagram that Trump's win means a sure return to a more restrictive, some fear draconian time. Many fear their rights will be impeded and denied. Many minority groups and young people will be afraid. Gay and trans people will be more afraid. We know that many will now find it difficult to get the reproductive health care they need and deserve. For all these people, there will be those who will help you, me included. Look, man, again, like I said, the reproductive health care that these chicks was talking about is basically birth control, that they don't want to have a kid, so they want to use abortion as birth control. I'm not with that, you know, because they just want to hoe it up and then go out there and just offer kids that they didn't want because they decided not to take responsibility for themselves. I'm not with that. But what is she talking?
I agree. I totally agree. Of course, I already told you all that before. So nothing. I mean, he pretty much said what he had to say. I'm just agreeing with it now too. Because you heard me say the same thing, except with a little difference of the words that we use, but still.
Talking about minority groups and young people will be afraid. Like, they act like Trump wasn't the president like 4 years ago. They act like he wasn't already in office and he already didn't have a term and everybody was just fine. It's just absolutely insane, man. Gay and trans people will be more afraid. This is ridiculous, man. Again, all of this fear mongering got you where? Again, nobody's believing you. Nobody's rocking with you for this reason, Hollywood. Yeah, this one right here is Wendell Pierce. For those who wondered how American society allowed the sins of our past, realize that tonight Trump won the majority in spite of his lack of character and integrity. wrote Wendell Pierce of The Wire fame. He demonstrated his racism, misogyny, xenophobia, and tried to overthrow the government with an insurrection with any accountability or consequence. He is celebrated for his strategy of packing the court that will ultimately give him immunity and throw out his conventions. Man, the whining again, people that pay attention to this stuff know that everything that he just spat out in here is all gaslighting bullshit. All of it. Hollywood is disconnected. The only people Hollywood listen to are the people inside their own bubble. They don't step outside the bubble and start listening to people that are not inside the bubble, whether it's, regular people on the ground, whether it's other news organizations or whatever, other folks on social media.
We've got passion, we've got determination. And if we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening.
All right? They're like Lloyd Christmas and Dumb and Dumber, okay? They don't want to listen, all right? They got their ears plugged, shaking their heads. That's who they are. They don't want to pay attention to the reality of the situation.
Exactly. And guess who else who acts like that? Kids. Basically, childish, spoiled brats of kids act that way when they don't want to hear the facts. And that's exactly how you Democrat, liberal, leftists are. That's exactly how you people are.
Situation. And that's why stuff like, oh, damn, Trump just it just knocked everything over. They're shocked. They're stunned. Dismay. They can't believe it. Yeah, because you're disconnected. Hollywood has never been so irrelevant as it is right now. This is the most irrelevant Hollywood has ever been. All of these actors, all right? LeBron James, too. Lakers star LeBron James posted a photo on Instagram of him and his daughter, Zuri, with the caption, "Heavy on my heart and mind this AM, my princess. I promise to protect you with everything you have and more. We don't need their help." You never needed their help, bro. You a basketball player. You're an NBA player. Why do you need their help? You don't need somebody's help to protect your children. Again, this is just nonsense. Yeah, I thought this was interesting as well. Zach Levi, all right? Zach Levi, you guys know he's been coming out heavy on the conservative side, talking about, hey, Hollywood folks, y'all need to come out and say you're conservatives, all right, instead of trying to hide in the closet. He was talking about, hey, we need to make sure that Pennsylvania, they had some voting machine issues and they were broken. Just reaching out to Laura Trump, say, hey, get us some help over here. Showbiz 411. All right, which is just like some showbiz channel, all right? Just breaking entertainment news. They should just be keeping it neutral, right? Keeping it completely neutral. But they say the only consolation here is that you will never be part of mainstream Hollywood after this. You can make movies with Mel Gibson and Dennis Quaid. Like, what the fuck is this guy saying? What is this dude's problem? You're just supposed to be like just entertainment news, celebrity gossip, buzz, and all of that. Showbiz 411. Why are you sitting up here attacking Zach Levi? This is ridiculous, man. But look, Zach, he actually had the perfect response to this. Oh, it's all gravy, Roger. My goal has always been to leave it at some point anyway and build a better system that actually values and compensates the artists more than enriching far too many executives that by and large compromise the integrity, the creative integrity of the art whilst taking the lion's share of the proceeds, which they don't deserve. Boom. Zach, get on that independent shit, bruh. Get on that independent movement because that's what's needed. It needs to be a complementary system to Hollywood, one that stands on the opposite side of Hollywood because Hollywood is broken. And all of these cats melting down and crying and whining about an election, it just shows you they live in a bubble. They're just like all of these other cats that's melting down out there. They are in a bubble and they can't see their way out of it. And so they've just been doubling and tripling down instead of just saying, all right, man, let me actually listen to people. Let me actually listen to the quote unquote fans. All right. Listen to the fans. Let me listen to the audience that has rejected us. Just like these politicians should be listening to the voters that have rejected them. If you get rejected in an election, you got to go back and do some self-reflection at that point, right? You got to circle the wagons and start talking and say, hey, man, how did we get this wrong? We're not seeing things clearly. All right. He said, in addition, I plan on creating a studio that protects and promotes certified organic human-made content while mainstream Hollywood continues to replace all of its workforce with AI simply to maximize their dwindling profits. Enjoy reporting on the sidelines of the Hollywood apocalypse. Boom. I love it. Good job, Zach. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, all of these Hollywood cats melting down, okay? All of these cats melting down, we saw it coming, okay? We absolutely saw it coming. I'm going to leave it with this, man, The View, okay? Let's listen to this.
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country. Well,
oh yeah, cultural resentment, right? Oh, nothing to do with policy, right? Well, I'll tell you what it did have a lot to do with lack of policy, is what it really was. And cultural resentment. Man, get out of here. Really? Really, Sonny? Really want to play that game? Really? Cultural resentment. Oh my goodness. Y'all have Florida lost it. You lost it on all levels. You lost a plot. You lost a lot of different things. Which is why, well, you and Kamala Harris lost. And we got Trump back. So deal with it.
well I think it.
Well, yeah, it's a referendum on we resent your culture. We resent your culture. See how she played right into the identity politics? See how she played right into the identity politics? A mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy. Like, people don't care about that shit. That's how disconnected these people are. Because they think that everyone thinks the way they think. Oh, I vote on the basis of race and gender and all of this stuff. Since I vote like that, everybody must vote like that. That ain't the way a lot of people vote. People ain't voting based on skin color. People ain't voting based on gender. That's y'all dumbasses that voted that way. And see, instead of understanding, oh, okay, this is what it is. I voted stupidly. Everybody else didn't. It seems like the world has moved beyond identity politics. It seems like the world is trying to move beyond skin color, right? Hey, it's about content of character. It's not about skin color. It's not about sex. It's not about who you like to sleep with. It's about, hey, we're focused on policies. Are you putting money in my pocket? Live the way you want to live. Be whoever you are. But we're trying to put money in our pockets. It seems like people are rejecting the nonsense and they're trying to get to something that's real and tangible. But these people still are falling back on the same old, same old. They don't understand that the world has moved beyond them. And that's the reason why they're failing. That's exactly what's going on. Anyway, I love it, man. I love the Hollywood tears. I love the meltdowns. We're going to have some more, I'm sure, coming up in the next coming days. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.
Yeah, make it rain. Make it rain. All right, now before we continue on with the video, I would like to promote real quick of our website and the services that we do before we continue on, before we wrap it up. And so you can, of course, go to our website at bearandrainbow.com to check us out and to see what business you would like to attend or you'd like to have with us. And let me show you this real quick. For services, you can go click on services right here. And one of the key things you can do is you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/Bear and Rainbow Schmatic Healers. That is patreon.com/Bear and Rainbow Schmatic Healers. And then here in this page, you get all kinds of different services here. You just have to give us a call or contact us to find out what time are we doing things or what days, and just basically to make appointments. So that's one of the key things you want to do. So but also join us for as little as $10, patreon.com/Bear and Schmatic Healers now before the new year, because by the new year, we're going to rise our prices up to about $20 to $25. So go in and get in as soon as you can while everything is so good and so not as expensive. So, and of course, there's a FAQ page right here. There's Bear's page right here, and there's Rainbow's page. So I just thought I'd let you know. Different, and then so under FAQ, it has totally two different pages too. Now let's go to testimonials right here. You can go to testimonial pages and check these videos out, as well as check out the written forms of how I've helped various people and how Rainbow has helped various people here too. So just want to let you know this right here. Also, the products. You can go ahead and go to our shopping right here for gold for precious metals. And you can even go, of course, either order a book here, or you can order a book right here. And let me click on this real quick so I can show you. Short stories of psychic protection with Bear Rainbow. See, and that's kind of how you do it. So you go ahead and you order it, and then you just pay for it. And you should be able to get it on your computer and get it online, and you should read it whenever you want. So that's one of the key things that you can do. All right. And so now let's go to where it says donate. You can donate to us for different projects and things like that. You either via a subscriber, buying us coffee, or via a Square store, Square. So, and of course, if you want to, you can send a check and money order to here. Please don't send cash. Just send a check and money order will be fine to this address right here. And that way you'll get to our office, and then that way they'll save us, the information, and then we'll get it ourselves. So just go ahead and send us there if you're doing a check or money order. So I'll let you know that. Now, wealth preservation strategies. The only thing that's working right now that I know will be the metals right here to do the metal shopping. So go ahead and get it over there and shop for some metals, whether you're a customer, whether you are a member of 7K Metals or not. So go ahead and click on there and then buy whatever precious metals you want to have. Also, you can go ahead and contact us here. And you, like I said, you can also contact us or send check or money order or just a written letter to this address right here. It should be a good thing. And also, if you want to contact us via email, it is bearandrainbow at protonmail.com. That is bearandrainbow at protonmail.com. So I just thought to let you know that. And then also, if you want to subscribe to our mailing list, go ahead and type your email up and then click subscribe. And that way we can also enter it to our mailing list as well. So you have our Patreon and you also have our email mailing list. So that's one of the cool things that you can actually get involved with. And that's kind of how you do it. So let me also show you another way and actually I'm going to put some of that on top too. Rainbow's Pot of Gold right here. So this is another way you can contact us if you're interested in precious metals, purchasing them or precious metals or learning more about precious metals, or even if you want to go to our presentations about precious metals, go ahead and contact us right here. And then that's how you be able to do it. So is contact us via email as well as what we call it, our mailing address, a different mailing address, as well as the phone number and a different email as well for that. So just thought I'd let you know. And yeah, so let me go ahead and close this down. So yeah, so that's kind of how you go about doing this. And of course, you can always read our blogs later and so forth and so forth. So you have a lot of options of what you want to do. So it's a good thing you can be able to do it anyway. And also, let me show you another way too. You can also contact us. You can also contact us on our you can, first of all, you can like our pages. Second, you can contact us via Facebook Shamanic Healers or Bear Rainbow Shamans of Personal Development. Either which way will be fine to contact us, and that way we'll contact you as soon as possible too. So just to let you know that. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's get back to the videos. Hold on just for a second. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go to a woman by the name of Lily Nova, Starseed. She's a Starseed, definitely. And so she wants to talk about the Golden Age, Alliances updates, and things to the source. So I think we should really listen to this particular wise woman, and let's hear it. Let's hear what she's got to say about the golden age and the timeline that has really changed. So here we go. Here we go.
Hi guys, my name is Lily Nova and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick update here today and congratulate all of you guys because we have solidified and chosen, the collective has chosen our highest timeline. That is fantastic. And I don't know about you, but since the night of the 5th, I have been feeling a huge shift. A huge shift. Tons of upgrades. My crown chakra has been going crazy. My heart chakra has been expanding. I've been feeling excited. Beautiful things are on the horizon. Now, this is our highest timeline. It's super exciting. Okay, so I wanted to share a few updates, and let me just go over a few things with you guys. The night of the election, and this isn't about politics, let me preface that, we are infiltrators from within the system. We need the system. We need positive white hats or benevolent people working towards our ascension, coming in and infiltrating the system from within. That's exactly what we are. We are starseeds. We are beings from somewhere else who came in to assist the planet with the ascension. Okay, so there are people coming in that are infiltrating the government and politics that are actually positive beings to collapse the old systems. And like I've said recently, I saw the red and blue logos of the two-party system crumbling. And the Alliance said that this election would eventually bring the end of the two-party system. And I've mentioned how another creator, Magenta Pixie, saw the red and blue squares, and then they all went to purple. And to me, that signified unity. We are moving into a time of peace and unity and prosperity. Financial shifts are coming. Peace agreements are being made. The dark forces are leaving the planet in mass numbers.
Oh, yes.
Just yesterday on the Rumble interview or panel discussion with Journey to Truth. So I was on their Rumble channel last night. And you can check that out on Rumble on Journey to Truth podcast. Sherry Divband, who is another creator and a friend of mine, shared in the comments that last night she saw tons of negative beings and entities leaving the planet. And I feel that. I feel much lighter. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling. Very exciting times. And yes, there are some people who are upset about the outcome and don't quite understand, but there's been a lot of programming that people are being disconnected from, and the truth is going to be revealed. Now, be compassionate for others. I have some family members who are very upset right now, but they've been misinformed. And like the Alliance said to me a few days back, the blind will soon see. So now that the collective has chosen our highest timeline, now the cleanup happens. It's massive cleanup time. Disclosures about the trafficking, the corruption, the three-letter agencies, wars, all of that is ending. The illusion, ending. Now we can begin to step into our power, receive massive upgrades. Very exciting times. Okay, so let me go through some of the messages here. Now, the night of the election, I didn't know that it was going to be called so soon. I laid down for bed. I was trying to sleep for about an hour, and I saw a vision, as I'm kind of like half asleep, half awake. I saw a vision of a white horseman, like somebody on a white horse. And it was biblical. It felt biblical. Now, I've been getting some messages about how this really parallels the prophecies in a lot of ancient texts. Now, of course, a lot of what the Bible and organized religion has been manipulated and corrupted, but there is still truth in it, which I find really interesting. And the white horseman is the horseman of conquest, like eradicating the evil forces from the planet. So I thought that was really interesting. And, you know, white's a symbol of purity, of the divine. It's a very pure color or light. And then I saw a vision. This is still the night of the election. A lot of gravestones. And then I saw Trump there. And people mourning a ceremony for the lost children to trafficking. And then I saw confetti and balloons whenever it was called, and that it became official that the collective has chosen. And I believe we had a really big part in that with all of the timeline work that we've been doing recently on my channel, anchoring in our highest timeline, all of the clearing, the cleanup, the dismantling, the grid work, and saying we do not consent to lies, deceit, or negative entities being here. You have to leave. We do not consent. Saying that is so powerful. And I would continue to say that. Because we're cleaning up, but they are on their way out. So on 11/7, I woke up in the middle of the night with a vision of, in messages from the Alliance, of white hats. I saw a vision of white hats taking their masks off. White hats as in the benevolent humans and galactics working together to eradicate the planet, to liberate the planet, all of us here, taking their masks off. And I heard it's safe to come forward now. Public disclosures coming, alliance, allegiance. This is very important. So there's a lot of white hats who have had to kind of been, you know, behind the scenes here, and more of us and these other people in other areas of society are going to be coming forward in mass numbers. It's safe to come out. I've been getting a lot of messages coming in, an influx of messages this past week that it's now safe to share with everybody. They also mentioned MAHA, it being a very pivotal moment, so Make America Healthy Again, which is RFK Jr. is working towards eliminating the, one of the first things he said he wants to do is eliminate the fluoride from the water, which of course calcifies your pineal gland, makes you docile, lowers your IQ. Hitler was putting that in the water to control the Jews. That's insane that that's allowed to be in our water. So that's being removed. And tons of other things with MAHA, the chemtrails, the pesticides in the food corporations, big pharma, they're going after it all. So we have that to look forward to, and that's coming. That's going to be huge. I'm also hearing a spacefaring species, interplanetary species. We are working our way towards that, and we're going to make great leaps. The golden age, I forgot to mention that, the night of the election and after T1, I kept hearing the golden age before I saw anybody else saying the golden age. Then the next day, and I'm seeing it left and right, and apparently T and Elon, they said this is now we are entering into the golden age, and I was hearing that separate without even knowing that anybody else was hearing that. That's really interesting to me. Then they showed me, the Alliance showed me our DNA, tons of light, and I almost saw kind of like wormholes or little galaxies in our DNA. And massive activations, massive codes being encoded now and to come. Our DNA, it's safe for us to activate our special gifts and abilities, for us to remember, for us to step into our power. They've also been highlighting the Merkaba being activated, our light bodies, which is our chariot to ascension.
Hi, I'm writer-director Todd Komernicki of the movie Bonhoeffer, and we are standing.
This is what I'm talking about here. This is what I'm talking about regarding the golden age and moving up to the fifth dimension. Just like it was, like you want to call it, prophesized from the angelics to me, and then me saying it out there. And now it's all happening right here too. You see? let's keep listening on and let's keep it going. Here we go.
And these beings, these benevolent galactics, they welcome us. They are welcoming us back into the stars. So that's coming. There's going to be a lot of really big leaps towards us becoming a spacefaring species and rejoining our galactic family in the coming years. I also saw crystal pyramids in the Earth activating and coming online. I heard the word demiurge. And I looked that up, and that has to do with like the Gnostic, ancient Gnosticism. And it talks about that being the narcissistic, the negative personality that's kind of controlling the world energy. And then whenever I heard demiurge, and you can look that up too if you'd like what demiurge means in the Gnostic texts, they said puppeteers collapsing. So the negative ETs, the negative reptilians and all of that, the negative AI behind the scenes, controlling, collapsing. Remembering DNA, quantum field, in the quantum records, we'll be able to access this ancient wisdom. New technologies coming. People are already making med beds, or their versions of it, like Arcturus Ra, his cell well. I've used it twice, and I had amazing experiences in it. It's ancient technology, quantum technology, healing abilities coming online, healing with your hands, healing with your intention, psychic abilities. Planetary revolution, liberation, they said. Collective unconscious awakens, mass awakenings. The blind will soon see. Rapid healings, awakening, and then they referenced the Bible, and then I kept seeing visions of The Simpsons, which is interesting because there's a lot of truth in The Simpsons. Like we saw T becoming president. I think they did stuff on covering like the pandemic and a bunch of other crazy things that they called. Now that's just really interesting. There's a lot of disclosure and also programming in these shows and movies. You know, we've got Star Trek, which is very much like Star Trek out there. Star Wars, which is what we've been in for a long time, and Emperor Palpatine, from Star Wars, basically took over Galactic Empire through politics, and then the Starseeds, the Jedi, which is one of the visions they showed me recently, the Jedi, we are the Jedi, our abilities coming online, us remembering, and then taking down the Cabal, or the negative forces, the negative AI. So basically it's Return of the Jedi right now. Okay, they also said the Celestine prophecy. Now I need to look into that more, but they were motioning towards that. The Golden Age, collective unconscious, becoming conscious, movie, The Matrix, Follow the White Rabbit. This is very much like The Matrix. It's mind-blowing how much this is like The Matrix. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to see it. They also mentioned Iraqi dinar. And so this is foreign currency. There are some people who talk about getting like the foreign currency and the currency, the financial system will be reevaluated, and some of these foreign currencies, which you can buy for very, very cheap, will go way up in price. So I actually just recently got some Iraqi dinar, and they mentioned it, and then I tried to ask more details about it, and they said you're on the right path. They were also talking about certain cryptos skyrocketing. And me personally, I've invested in XRP. That's one they specifically told me to get about a year ago. So huge financial shifts coming. And we're already seeing financial shifts happening. In the crypto world, it's already starting to go up. So not financial advice, but you may want to invest in something like that.
Also, remember, this is very important to start investing in precious metals as well. Even if you do like crypto and all that, also go to precious metals in addition to that too. It'll be a great thing for you. Just do it because you want to beat inflation. You want to be able to have value of the the money that you're actually getting. There's just so much that you can do with it. So, like I said, after a while, when you're interested, contact us. I will help you.
They said that there are codes and symbolism in everything. Pay attention. Think the Matrix. There are codes and symbolism in everything. This illusion has been held up, this 3D matrix illusion, but there's symbolism and codes and everything, and then this illusion is being dismantled. The draconian order has fallen, they said. Watch it play out. I see them in the draconian in like negotiations, and I asked, what are they negotiating? And they said how they will exit. So basically it's a done deal. We're about to just watch all this stuff play out. And we still need to do our work, though. We still need to do our work and hold our light, anchor our light, stepping into our power, meditating, being in our heart space, love, unity. Even if we don't agree on things, it's okay. Other people have different opinions. The truth will be revealed, and the blind will soon see. They said dawn of a new day. Frequency specific. And I took this as keep your vibration high. You are constantly co-creating your reality with your perception, with how you think of things. You choose. So choose what you focus your energy on. Choose what you believe. Your belief systems are helping to co-create your reality. And they said loads of information incoming. Melania Trump, they kept saying Melania Trump, and they said that she was a Pleiadian emissary. She looks pretty Pleiadian too, which is interesting. And then at 3 a.m. last night, I woke up from a dream, and I saw people walking around with these cords in the back of their necks, like the Matrix. Have you seen that? They plug people into the Matrix through the back of the neck. And we have a chakra back there. And I heard the input from Atlantis, mind control matrix. And I woke up. And so these negative AI and negative forces and corruption started in Atlantis. And, you know, Atlantis, basically the plug was pulled on it. And civilizations, humanity had to like restart. But they're saying like this negative AI like got in through Atlantis and has been controlling people. And they use the words the input from Atlantis. But I'm seeing that this will be unplugged. People are about to start being unplugged from the Matrix. It's dissolving. It's on its way out right now.
Which is one of the reasons why so many people are going crazy too. Because people don't know what to do. Because everything is unraveling now. That's what's been going on. Everything's unraveling.
It's crumbling all around us. And we're going to start seeing things more, like seeing through the veil. These dark forces can no longer hide.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on most weekdays, I can show you one simple trade that could potentially bankroll your retirement. Hi, I'm Dave Aquino, and I help ordinary people go after their retirement goals sooner by teaching them how to master the retirement trade. This is a special trade designed to be used every morning between 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Why this window? I can't share that information in this video, but you'll discover the exact reason why inside this free report. Just click the button or link on this video to download this valuable report for free. Click the link now. This video is ending in 5 seconds, so click now.
So people are starting to show their true colors. Pay attention. And have discernment. Discernment's super important right now, but it's getting easier to be able to tell who's who. These dark forces try to put masks on and trick you. And then this morning I saw the deep underground bases, light flooding through them being massively cleaned out, which is where a lot of the trafficking's happening, these dark magic rituals, all of that, where these negative entities are hiding, a lot of them underground. just light flooding, it being massive, cleaned out. And also peace negotiations are happening. So just today, since T has been, it's, announced that he's won, peace negotiations are already happening with Russia in the Middle East. Wars are ending. Literally, peace is coming. We're going to have to do some major cleanup, and they may still try to throw some curveballs at us, but peace is happening. It's coming. Unity. We're seeing it unfolding all right before our very eyes. This is super exciting. So wars are going to be ending. Financial systems. The financial system collapsed. The corruption collapsing. And now it is time for us to rebuild. To create something beautiful. Peace, unity, expanded levels of consciousness, our frequencies rising, our Merkabas activating, ancient wisdom, healing technologies. There was one other thing that I was going to say, and I kind of lost it. Creating. This is just a really big time for co-creation, cleaning up, co-creation. Keep your energetic fields clean, of course. Stay on top of that, anchoring your light, your heart space, like I said. And I am super excited. Congratulations. This is a victory. And now we're about to watch it all play out, but still doing our part at the same time. And I will get back to you guys whenever I have more updates. Feel free to like this video. It really helps the channel. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you've been feeling. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. It's finally happening. I will see you later, Star Brothers and Sisters.
All right, yes. So that was Lily Nova Starseed. So you always check her out sometime. Okay, let me see. Hold on just for a second here, okay? Hold on. All right, so now we're about to wrap up. I know it's been a long night, but I wanted to really get this done. So this may be a two-part thing, or this may be a part that I'm going to try to put together. But either which way, I'm going to get this done. One way or another, I'm going to get it published, or get it, just get it uploaded and get it published, as far as that goes. So what do you guys think, huh? All the liberal meltdowns that are going on, and like I said, we're seeing the beginning of something new, very challenging, but also very rewarding at the same time. So anyways, listen, I'm gonna get going. I've already talked about my website, but I'm gonna definitely leave the last video tonight. Just one of my videos that I will be just talked about my healing and things like that. So needless to say, I'm happy that we brought Trump back. We're back. America is gonna get back, and things are gonna start happening really fast. But at the same time, we're gonna be, like I said, go through some challenges too. So let's be aware. Let's tighten up our security or whatever we're doing. Let's keep our head on the swivel. Let's keep our heads up. Let's keep our heads up, and let's be ready for anything. At the same time, let's also be ready for something great to start happening in our lives, and the changes that are going to be some really revolutionary. And we need to prepare for that. So just want to let you know that. So prepare for the possibilities, because things will start to happen little by little by little. It's already happening now, so we just got to prepare for it. All right, well, my name is Stanley Birth on the Heart, of course. My name is Bear, and I'm going to get going. I'm getting tired, so I got to get to bed soon. Other than that, talk to you guys later. Take care. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can go ahead and drop the comments at the bottom, or contact us however you way, and then with your questions, and then we'll see how we can answer. More likely I'll answer them during a video or so, or if it's really been personal, or if you want to be clients, then we can also do that as well. So that's the thing. All right, everybody, take care. Love you guys. And I gotta get going, and I'll talk to y'all later. Healing is all that is.